welcome into the Flippin' Hippos reseller channel. Tonight is Hanging with the Hippos. I'm here every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern with friends old and new. We will be here to answer all of your burning reselling questions all night long, or about an hour and a half, whichever comes first. Tonight I have someone new and someone old, not your age, but people know you, Nanette. You've been on here before. But we're going to go ahead and give them each a chance to introduce themselves to you so you can get to know them. If you have reseller questions, put them in the chat. We are here to answer them. We'll start with Cassie.
Hi, I'm Cassie. I've been reselling since I was 19 years old. So that's about 15-ish years now. I'm 36 now, so I think that's, I don't know. But anyway, I always knew eBay existed and I wanted to try it since I was a kid. So when I finally did it, I got to the age where I could and I had my PayPal set up. I did it. And I really got into it when I had like a gap of employment. And then it became a stronger thing for me. So, and I kind of sell everything but huge electronics and used records. So, but I really love it.
And I'm Nanette, and I'm in Southern California. I've been selling on eBay on and off for about the last 25 years. I retired from being an ER nurse 4 years ago, and since then I've gone into it pretty heavy. I sell anything and everything, but working towards getting things that are smaller, lighter, easier to ship. I do sell on 7 platforms, and I am like Cassie. I absolutely love it. I don't know what I'd do with my life if I didn't have this in it, the friends that I have, and just the excitement. I mean, I was going through a box of stuff I had yesterday and pulled out a pair of earrings that's worth like $100. And it's just like, it's so exciting. So anyways, I'm glad to be here again. Thank you for having me, Star.
Yep, you're welcome. And in case you follow one of them here and you don't know who I am, my name is Star. This is my channel. And I do resell full time. I built my business with my boyfriend. It was his business in the beginning, and I hurt myself at work and became disabled and kind of joined him. We spent 8 years building it into a full-time job for both of us. And about 2 years ago, he just wasn't happy. He didn't like it anymore. So he took an accounting job. So now I have someone to file my taxes for me. And he does help me with shipping. He still helps me with the business. I also sell on 7 platforms, and I am very active on 4 social media platforms, for lack of a better word. And I really like to focus like on teaching and helping other resellers and building community. And I guess I'm kind of known for my tough love. I tell it how it is, and I show you the reality of reselling. And that includes the good and the bad. So this isn't always unicorn glitter farts, as I like to say. Sometimes reselling can be a big fat turd, and I'll tell you that too. So that's me in a nutshell. If you guys have questions, put them in the chat. We're going to do Romper Room real quick. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Chris. Karen, hi. Kurt and Lori are here. Michelle, welcome in. Valerie. Did I already say hi to Chris? I probably did. So if you guys have questions, throw them in the chat. I don't think there was any like earth-shattering news this week on any of the platforms for us to talk about.
Well, Vinted, I think they extended their free shipping for the U.S. Yeah, for the buyers. So that's good for us.
Yeah, I'm liking some Vinted. Nancy's here. Welcome, Nancy. And Depop is also running a free shipping for their buyers right now too, if anybody wasn't aware.
I tried Depop out for a bit, and I don't think the things I sell really catch on there. And I always kind of see it as like the Gen Z platform. And they like to see people model the clothes, apparently.
It's funny that you say that, because my very first sale on Depop, Nanette knows this, was an Alfred Dunner old lady sweater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And Grandma Core is like really in with the Gen Z kids. They
Yeah, I
like
sold. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I sold one thing on there, and it was like a pin, and that was after months of trying. But I do sell on. I should have mentioned that I sell on. I think it's 5 platforms now. I do Posh, eBay, Mercari, Vinted, and Facebook. Yeah, so 5.
Okay. No Etsy?
I do have some stuff listed on Etsy, but it's more of a family friend who made it. And I was just listing it for her. And I did make a couple of sales, but I'm not really a big fan of Etsy's model with the prepaying for the shipping and all that. So I have a few listings there, but just homemade stuff.
And Nanette, I think you're on all the same ones as me, right? eBay, Posh, Etsy, Mercari, whatnot, Vinted, and Depop.
Yes. What? I'm curious, Cassie, what do you mean by Etsy's prepay?
Oh, just you have to, unless they changed it. When I listed that stuff, you had to pay 10 cents a listing.
They charge 20 cents for 4 months now, but
okay.
You're not paying a store fee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's 5 cents a month.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
exactly.
I might start listing on there again because when I was listing that stuff, it was like you were paying to insert each listing.
You are still, but it's only 20 cents.
Oh, okay.
But the way
when I list, I will list to Etsy like a week after my stuff goes live on the other platforms, because like if you list it and then it sells on the other platform, you just paid 20 cents on Etsy. Mm-hmm. So I will wait like a week to list it on Etsy.
So I was just going to say the way they run their finances, like I get paid weekly. So every day I get charged 20 cents for what I list that day, plus whatever's renewing. And if I make a sale, they take that out of the sale. So they all week long, whatever I make is being added in and whatever I owe is being taken out. So at the end of the week, if you sold more than you listed, you've got a profit and you're never paying fees anyway. It's just coming out before you get your money.
But I can list a whole lot on there to come to equal the $60 a month that I spend on eBay. So yeah.
That was my friend.
Oh, hi, Becca. Now I really like Etsy. I would recommend it. And a lot of people don't think about some of the things like I was just telling our friend Kelly, she should be putting her DVDs on there. Like anything that is from 2006 and before, DVDs, music, remote controls, comics, anything that's 20 years or older, you can put on Etsy.
And I sell tons of craft stuff on there. I know that Star will put pendants. You can't put the whole necklace on, but even if it was made yesterday and it's just a pendant, you can put it on as a jewelry making item.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even if all it needs is a chain. So yeah.
And you can sell boxes of broken jewelry. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you could sell electronics on there now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I put a lot of our...
I'm a big Etsy buyer. I buy a lot of people's handcrafts.
Yeah, I don't have many handcrafts on there. I do a lot of my vintage jewelry, and like Nanette said, if I have broken jewelry or pendants for crafting, if I get like a thread up box and have jeans that like, the crotch is ripped or the zipper, I save them up until I have a bundle, and then I put them on there as like DIY denim crafting projects. So I get rid of a lot of my broken and old stuff over there for people to craft with. I like it. I think it's super easy to sell on and no returns, knock on wood.
They don't Jew you down on the price. They pay whatever you're asking. Yeah.
Interesting.
And our friend Valerie does really well on Depop as well. And she said, you don't have to model. Don't let that deter you. It's my third highest platform right now. I've actually been asked to model on several platforms this week. It was all necklaces. Like, can I see this on a person? And I'm like, no, sorry, it's in my warehouse. or somebody on Vinted. Can I see this on a person? And I'm like, no, it's not my size. It was like a size small. I could get like one boob in there.
Or like on your on an arm.
On my bingo arm, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sold some like new underwear, and that brings out a lot of freaks. It's like brand new. They'll ask you like, will you model this, or are they dirty? And they got the tags on them. And I've had them ask me to like make them dirty. Then I block them.
Yeah, that's an instant block for sure.
Yeah, I've heard about really creepy things with shoes too.
Yeah, that too. And the place I get it the most, weirdly enough, is Facebook, with men with their full legal names messaging me about the underwear. And they usually have a picture of their family as their profile picture too.
Hey, can you make these underwear dirty? And by the way, here's my wife and kids.
Right. And my full legal name.
And here's my address too while we're at it.
Right. Yeah.
Well, while we're waiting for people to put some questions in the chat, we've all talked about what platforms we sell on. How about what do you sell?
I sell almost anything that'll make me money. The only thing I tend to stay away from are large electronics, just because I don't enjoy the shipping process with them. Like the combo players, I know they can make people a lot of money, but it's just not for me. And anything too big, I've sold one of those big blow molds before, and that was a big pain in the butt to ship. I did make money on it, but like photographing it, like I had to do it in my driveway because I couldn't get a good shot inside with the light on. And even though I made money, it didn't feel like it was worth the hassle. And I know I said in the intro that I don't sell used records, but my boyfriend is getting rid of his record collection, and I have been selling his used records. I haven't had a complaint. I had a really bad experience when I first started, so luckily his are in good condition. But I've sold a lot of those. I do a lot of vintage Disney just because I'm into Disney stuff. I still have a lot of plush, even though I'm not really buying plush right now. I have a lot of plush. Just very eclectic.
I'm really trying to get away from anything that's big. Last Labor Day, I bought 16 blow molds. I sold 12 of them through Etsy. I did make over $1,000 on them. I paid $60 for the 16 of them, and then at my last yard sale, I sold the last four for $80. They went to a church, and I couldn't find boxes that were big enough to ship them in. That was a real pain. So, and the shipping cost like hundreds of dollars. So yeah, I would be hard pressed to buy blow molds again. I hate hats. I hate purses, and I still tend to buy those things. I sell a lot of clothes. I sell a lot of plush. I sell a lot of jewelry, and then whatever I can get as far as collectibles. I love trains. I love die-cast cars. I've bought several Hot Wheels collections that have been in the tens of thousands. So I do have a lot of listings for those type of things. But yeah, right now I have a whole lot and a whole lot more of like sewing patterns, and I just bought probably about 250 pounds of sealed Happy Meal toys. So going through and putting those into the sets, and I cannot believe how they have been selling. I didn't expect them to sell. I thought I was going to get like $1 a piece for them. And that's just absolutely not the case. So I'm really happy with how they're doing.
What do I sell? Hey, it's Kelly. I'm learning people's names. I used to really do a lot of plush. In fact, I used to be called the Plushy Queen. Recently this year, I've really downsized my plush. I did a bunch of Whatnot live shows and got rid of them on the cheap. I have them listed half off on Static Whatnot and Depop and eBay. And I think I cut them. I got rid of more than half. I cleared a whole wall and alcove in my garage. So I don't know that I'll ever try to get them to the plush that big. I kind of feel like post-COVID, it got crazy expensive. My Goodwill used to have a buggy up front where they would put all the plush at 50 cents a piece. Now it's like each one is like $9 and $10. And it's like, are you crazy? And they take up so much room and they're so long tail. And I'm trying to move into lighter, easier things. Not that plush wasn't light and easy, but small. So jewelry, I'm really loving jewelry. I still have a bunch of remotes and comics and electronics like unlisted in our garage from when he was reselling. And he has his own eBay, like our secret eBay that I still list on. But I like plus size women's tops, jeans, jewelry, dresses and pajamas I'm really getting into, which is weird for me, but I'm like, I like dresses and pajamas and scarves. Like, who the hell am I? Bras, just a lot of different things. Swimsuits. And if I could get a place to buy makeup in bulk, if anybody knows anybody, let me know, because I would love to get into makeup because that would really be easy to store and ship.
Except that a lot of times it expires and you have to be really, really careful with that.
It does. I sell my Ipsy rejects right now. So I have an Ipsy subscription and whatever I don't want out of it each month, I sell. And I'm like, this is fun. I wish I had thousands of makeup pieces of makeup.
If I were to do makeup, I would have to change my insurance as well. Because skincare, if somebody you do skincare, they break out. Their first thing, they're going to sue you as well as the manufacturer. The manufacturer says, well, it was done through a wholesaler or whatever. So I would have to increase my insurance if I were to go back to selling anything edible or skincare. So that's why I stay away from that stuff.
You might be able to find, I'm not someone who's like getting out of like MLM stuff who has a lot of product like Avon or trying to think what's the other makeup ones. There's a few of them.
Mary Kay.
Yeah.
I would more want to be like into like the drugstore, like the Maybelline, the CoverGirl, Elf.
Oh.
Yeah, if I could get someone to buy that from. You have to be mindful of expired makeup, sure, but
I can give you a name of a wholesaler that ships all over that sells. I've never seen Elf there, but they do a lot of CoverGirl, a lot of Maybelline, and I mean the prices are.
We've been friends for approximately like 4 years, and you're just now telling me this.
I didn't know you wanted to get into selling more of that stuff.
Maybe.
I mean, I just look at the liability for myself.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. So you have my email. Send me that because that would make my whole ass year.
Okay. I'll give you my rep's name.
That would be great. I have mentioned it a couple of times in the past, just because when I do the Ipsy stuff, it's like, you have to be mindful of the expiration date, but that's easy. And people sell expired shit, don't they, from like estate sales and stuff?
I've seen it, but you have to put in there that it's not for use. Yeah. And it's like for a prop, because some people use it for theater or they use it for movies and TV shows.
And then the thing like Burt's Bees doesn't give you a date, but they have a code. And that code, you can go on their website or you can call them and they'll tell them the expiration date. So I bought some Burt's Bees stuff on eBay from somebody, and half the stuff was good and half the stuff wasn't. Well, when I researched the code, it was all expired by about 4 to 5 years. Had I realized that, I would not have bought it. But yeah,
for sure. Yeah, women's tops and dresses are super easy. and I use List Perfectly Listing Assistant to build my listings. So anything that's new to me that I'm just now learning, like cottage core or sheath dress versus shift dress and all of that, their AI helps me figure it out. And I'm learning faster than if I was just trying to research. That's how I learned jewelry. I just let the AI tell me, and then I learned, oh, this is a toggle and this is the lobster. And I never do that, but now I do. I love AI. When Terminator happens, it is my fault and my fault alone because I use AI so much.
I might be giving you competition there. I use it a lot too. I've been using it for clothing listings too, because I went to a rummage sale and they had all of these like jeans that were actually good brands. They had Silver, they had Lucky, they had Seven for All Mankind.
Mm-hmm.
They were all the same size, but I think someone was purging their fancy jean collection and it was $1 each.
Oh gosh, I'm jealous.
Yeah, and I sold the Silvers already.
Yeah, that's a really good brand. Let's see what Adam said. My friend had to. Walmart's weird. My friend Karen sells on Walmart, and it's definitely a weird platform to deal with, and they're gatekeeping a lot more stuff like Amazon does. I've listed a lot of cosmetics on the 7 platforms I'm already on, and I've never had an issue. And the stuff you get with Ipsy, if you're not familiar with Ipsy subscriptions, you get 5 pieces of makeup or skincare a month, and they're usually trial size, but sometimes they're biggies. They're like the Sephora and like the really expensive, nice brands. And Elf. They give you Elf stuff thrown in there with Sephora, but Elf is a really good. It's good quality. They don't test on animals either. It's like drugstore prices, but Sephora quality. I like Elf.
I found 2 interesting things about Elf recently. You might know this, that it stands for ear, lips, and face.
Eyes, lips, and face.
Eyes, lips, and face. Sorry, I didn't mean ear. Yeah, that's what I meant. But
yeah,
eyes,
ear liner.
Ear liner. Get the hair out of there. And that the guy who founded the company quit and became a priest.
Yeah,
that's
he's
interesting.
To be a priest right now.
That's interesting. So speaking of my friend that sells on Walmart, at one time in her life, Karen wanted to be a nun. You saying the priest reminded me of that. Yeah, she had so much stuff for like Walmart's weird. It's Amazon and Walmart are weird. Like, I don't know the weirds. By the way, I'm waving this around because it is going to be giving away. Walmart and Amazon are just a lot more restrictive and not as friendly towards small sellers or small businesses as the other platforms. I don't really have any issues with selling this stuff on the ones I'm on. I don't want to sell on Walmart. No desire.
Same.
And when Keith went and took his accounting job, I took everything we had on Amazon off. I'm like, if you're leaving me to do this accounting job, I will run our secret eBay. I will run your eBay and list your stuff over there. But I will absolutely not ever, never, ever sell on Amazon. I'm not dealing with the headaches.
Yeah.
Well, and I've heard people that have eBay's pulled down, made them take down their Mary Kay. And then other people I've known that have had hundreds of Mary Kay listings. So what the heck?
I don't think Mary Kay is on the Vera list. Pretty sure it's not. I haven't done a video on the Vera list in like 5 years though. So, stuff gets added all the time. Yeah, way too many returns and cancels for handmade. That should always be on Etsy for sure. They give you a lot more protections for that. More about the priest. And we have a question from Michelle. What is the process to list on Vinted and how easy and how do you teach to delist elsewhere?
Vinted is probably like the easiest platform to list on because it doesn't ask for very many details. Like it asks for color and size, and it's not like eBay where it asks what factory it was made in and what year by what employee. But it's very simple. And I've actually I list in a weird way. I list on a platform first and then I cross list from there. I used to do it from Mercari, and now I do it from Vinted because it's simpler, and I can direct list on Vinted and cross list from there, so I don't get caught by Vinted's automated system for being a reseller. And then I just delist using List Perfectly. So.
Well, I list like 40 things a day on Vinted, and they haven't banned me yet. Yesterday, I listed 25 brand new Hot Wheels, and they didn't ban me. The one thing I will say with Vinted, though, is if you sell any books on it, they do want the, what's it called, the ISBN number. They do want that ISBN number. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
So I'm way too scared to list that many. I do 10 a day. How many do you do a day, Cassie?
I do 5 of my old listings or older listings. I cross list from List Perfectly. I do 5 a day because that's what ChatGPT recommended to not get caught. Because I did get a warning when they added Vinted to List Perfectly. I was like listing like crazy, and then Vinted's like, "Hey, we noticed you're probably using some kind of automated system to list, and we're not going to suspend you this time, but next time we will."
Okay. Well, I do 10 a day.
Okay.
And I use List Perfectly to cross post over there. And I have to manually use List Perfectly to delist it. So I just use the List Perfectly system to say end, and it will pull up the tabs and end it everywhere else. Now, LP or List Perfectly does have automatic delist for most platforms, where if I'm at the movies and something sells, my other backup laptop over here is ending listings for me as they sell. Mm-hmm. But Vinted is very strict, and they do not allow any automation. So List Perfectly will never be able to offer the automatic delist for Vinted because of their strict policies, and they do not allow automation. And that's one thing about List Perfectly. They will always stay within compliance of each platform's rules. They won't ever do anything that's against compliance or risks the health of your seller account. So unfortunately, they can't auto delist for us. You will have to manually do it. Yeah. But you just have to do it. I mean, back in the day before List Perfectly, you had to do it on 5 platforms or whatever we were all on back then. So yeah, I think it's worth it. I list about 10 a day. I'm doing all my really, really old stuff, and I'm putting it on there at like 50% on, like really good prices for people, because I want to clear it out. That's my thing this year. I cleared out the plush. I want to clear out my stale listings, but I list 10 around 8 o'clock in the morning. I am lucky that I'm in one of the states that can sell to the UK. There's just a handful of states that is allowed to sell to the UK. I list at 8 in the morning, and that's about lunchtime in the UK. And by lunchtime for me, every day I've sold 5 or 6 of those that I just listed that morning. It's like they're just the UK people. Like 9 out of 10 sales are UK. But I'm really liking it, and I'm getting rid of stuff that I've had since 2021 that I couldn't do I tried. I was doing 99-cent auctions on eBay with like $8 shipping, so I could make a little bit on the shipping and just get rid of the stale shit. I couldn't give it away on eBay. I put it over on Vinted for $4 and it's snatched. And I had some old jeans, and they were silvers, and they were like Levi's 711 and 311, which are all good, but they've been around since 2022 because I guess the size was bad or whatever. $11 and $14 snatched, just like that. So
I do get some really, like, I want to laugh at some of the offers I get on Vinted, though. Absolutely laugh.
I don't get offers. They just buy it.
So, and Vinted doesn't have any kind of a bundle, because I had a lady who bought 2 things last night, and I actually shipped them out in separate packages because I didn't realize she bought 2 of them. They don't have any kind of bundling.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. They do. You have to set it up. Would you like me to show you how?
Sure.
While we're on here.
Okay. I want to make you big so I can't see the chat.
Okay. I have to pull it up first, and then I will.
Yeah, because I had a bundle sell.
You can't. You have to set it up though. All right, let me share my.
Yeah.
Do they tell you it's like a bundle or like so I had a bundle listed. I mean, I had a thing and she made me a ridiculous offer and I countered back at a fair offer at it. And then she didn't buy that, but she bought 2 other things at full price.
All right, let me share. You can see? Yes?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
So when you're on Vinted, you go up here to the top where your little circle is next to Sell Now. And you go down to Settings, and it brings you to this page. And on the left, under Bundle Discounts, you set the percentage you want off on 2 items, 3 items, or 5 items.
But if you don't give a bundle, like a discount, like I don't have a discount set up, it doesn't bundle them. You still send out separate shipping labels. And
yeah, you have to set this up.
Well, I guess right now it's free shipping, so what the heck?
That was my cha-ching. I sold a swimsuit.
Oh, fancy. You had a lot of notifications on Vinted too.
Yeah, I do. People they don't send me offers, but they do either just buy it outright or they like it. Most of those notifications, though, are your sale is complete, your sale is complete, your sale is complete, your sale is complete.
Those are good notifications, too, because you're getting your money.
Do you do anything if they just like it? Do you send them an offer or anything?
I do.
I don't do anything with the likes, and I don't have bundling, and yeah.
I do send them likes, but most of the stuff just gets bought outright. But it's my prices. I mean, clearly when I run out of old stuff and I start moving newer stuff over there, I'm not putting it at 50% off. I might take like 20% because I'm not paying any fees. That's like my philosophy on Depop. Usually I'll take like 25% off because I'm not paying any fees.
Well, I mean, I had a coffee cup I've had forever. And I had the coffee cup listed for $4. And they send me an offer for like $2.40. And I'm like, for $2.40, it's not worth the time for me to put it in a box and pack it. Sorry.
Well, especially for like a coffee cup that's fragile.
Yeah, it's just a different type of platform. It's not really meant for reselling.
I had a brand new with tags bathing suit over there. I've had it for a couple of years. But I mean, I had it listed for $7 and they offered me $3. Nope. Not going to, no. Sorry.
So counter with 6 and they'll probably buy it.
Yeah. I mean, I have one guy that bought some Hot Wheels last night because this is funny. The things that you learn from other resellers. I had not put any of my Hot Wheels over there. And Todd, we were on with Todd last night, wherever we were last night. I don't remember.
We were on listing we have a listing party every Wednesday evening. Small plug, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. If you're a List Perfectly subscriber at any level, you have access to the listing parties, and ours is on Wednesday nights, and we all hang out and work together. Go ahead, Nina.
So that's where we were last night, and Todd said he's been putting his Hot Wheels over there. And so I'm like, oh, okay. So I put I think I put 25 listings on Hot Wheels over there. And I had one that my eBay price on it was $9.96, and I just put that. And he offered me, I can't remember what he offered me, maybe $5 or $4. And I countered it at $7.50. He countered again, and then I accepted $7 from him. So $7 I made more than I would probably have made $9.96 on eBay, because the first thing I would have done on eBay was put it at 10% off. Then I would have sent him an offer with another 10% off, and then I would have had to pay fees. So I was more than happy to sell it over there for that. But I hadn't even thought about putting Hot Wheels on until another reseller. So, yep.
Yeah, we're always learning something.
Yeah,
that's like I learned about putting Department 56 stuff onto Etsy. I had like 50 items at Department 56, not selling on eBay, put it on Etsy, and it flew out for like $2, $3, $10 more than on eBay.
Yeah, I've noticed on Vinted they tend to like toys and like kids books. I've sold a lot of like especially vintage kids books on Vinted.
Toys
I
and
hope you
kids
like
books, huh?
religious, because
Yeah.
I just posted a bunch of religious books today over there, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Cassie, is there any social media you want me to share for you to the audience?
Yeah, I have a little link tree. Let's see. I don't have like a reselling Instagram anymore, but
I noticed. I went to follow you and it's private.
yeah. But you can, anyone who's interested can follow my my regular Instagram. Here,
Do you have
I'll
your
put it
link tree?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
It's not going to let you hyperlink it because you're not a mod, but if you put it in, I can copy it and paste it.
Okay, I'll put it in the private chat then.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
it just has all my stores on there too.
Cool. I'm going to put both y'all's. Isn't it neat? Flips. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that obviously from the Little Mermaid. Like I said, I'm a big Disney person, so
Oh, yes. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
yeah.
Wouldn't you like to make my complexion? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all spelled that out, because that's not how I read it. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I was selling mostly Disney and vintage items and collector's items. So I was thinking of people getting their collection when I came up with that one. So
No, that's really cute.
yeah.
That is. Oh, your store is cute too. Hey, we have the same Minnie Mouse.
Oh, which one?
She's here. I'll share my screen again. She's right on your front page.
Oh, that one? Yeah.
I have that one too.
I know. She's been hanging around for a while. People don't like
mine,
her.
mine too. I just put her on Depop and Vinted.
Yeah. She's going on, I think she's going on my Vinted soon too.
Yeah. She's been around for a while. I bought her in Phoenix when I was there for the listing party in-person conference. And we did a big thrifting trip with everybody. And I was so excited because it was like made in Korea and she was like $1.25. And I'm like, she'll do so well. Here she is 3 years later.
Yeah. I picked her up at a garage sale and they had like a ton of Disney vintage plush. And she's the sole survivor.
Nobody likes the Korean Minnie Mouse.
Apparently not.
My niece just did the Little Mermaid for her ballet recital a couple weeks ago and had to explain a dingle hopper to Nanette.
Aw, cute. Yeah,
What's a dingle hopper? It's a fork.
So cute. Yeah, I mentioned before we started the stream that I'm doing these theater summer camps. Mm-hmm. I'm a counselor. I'm not in them. And this week's theme is Frozen and next week is Beauty and the Beast, which is my favorite Disney movie. So I'm excited. So we theme it and then they put on a show that's involved with Beauty and the Beast or Frozen. So
that's really cute. My favorite Disney movie is The Lion King.
Okay. That's my sister's favorite. Oh, she hasn't shown it to her kids yet because she thinks they're a little too young.
Well,
did that comic book really sell for $500? Tell me about it if it did.
Who sold for $500?
The Fabiana Antonazi.
Oh,
did that really sell for that?
No, that was the listing price. It sold for $350 though.
What was so special on it? Was it just?
It's out of print. I color is one of my hobbies, and I bought it probably for about $30 when it just went out of print, and a lot of people had it listed on eBay. And so not a lot of people have it anymore because a lot of people have colored in theirs already, and I never colored in it, and I kind of realized I wasn't going to color in it anymore. So I looked it up and I got shocked of
kidding.
Yeah. And that was just like a high ask because it was the only one on there.
Well, $350 is dang good.
Yeah. And when I shared it in a Facebook group where we have like a $100 sales or more thread. People were like, it's a coloring book. I'm like, no, she's an Italian artist who is just highly sought after. And I'm not sure if she makes new coloring books anymore, but because her books are all about fairy tales and stuff, it's just, her art is very pretty. It's just too complicated for me to color. I like to relax when I color. So I have another one listed that's not quite as rare that I think I have listed for $150. But yeah.
That's one of those things I just wouldn't even have thought of.
Played Scuttle, Vanessa, and one of Ariel's sisters.
Oh wow, that is busy. So sometimes when you're doing those ensemble or recitals, you ended up busier than if you were like the lead.
Yes, I agree. I was in theater in high school.
My degree is in theater, and I actually got musical theater, to be precise. And I actually got started selling extra playbills I had from going to see, because I don't go to shows as much as I used to, but at that time I was getting a lot of student discounts and going to a lot of shows, and I would end up with all these extra playbills. And because I live in the Chicago area, we get some out-of-town tryouts before they go to Broadway. And those playbills end up going for a lot more because they usually make changes before they go to sorry, my grandma's yelling at my dog. They usually make changes before they premiere on Broadway. So people like to see what they changed. And they're obviously rarer because only people who were here in the Chicago area saw it before it went to Broadway.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So are you going to the eBay Open and that's coming to Chicago?
Yes, I am. Next Thursday.
Fun.
I did get a $25 gift card for responding to their survey or something afterwards.
Oh.
And don't freak out because their gift card, who it comes from, it's like a French company. I totally put it in my thing as spam, but then eBay had said they were doing this. I thought, well, wait, maybe it isn't. And I went and pulled it out of my trash, and sure enough, it was the real thing.
All right, we have a couple questions from the chat.
Oh, yay.
What is the highest dollar single sale you have made on Vinted?
I think the highest I've done so far is $25. They I did a bundle, which was $40, but the single item was $25.
I'm going to say my average price that I have listed on there is probably only maybe average about $7 or $8. I have sold quite a few things in the $6 to $8 range. My highest, I think, has only been about $12, but I don't think I even have anything really listed much above $12 because I've just used it for stuff to either the shipping on right now on eBay, the shipping costs as much as the item costs almost, or stuff that I've had for a really long time that I've just put for cheap.
Mm-hmm. So my highest was $14, and that's the highest the highest price I've had on there so far because I'm using it to clearance out my older items. At a 14 and an 11, that's the highest I've had, but I'm not listing anything really high. When I exhaust all of I have 6,000 listings, and I get married to my inventory. So there's still a lot of stuff from 21, 22, 23, 24. I got a lot of old stuff. So I'm going to exhaust that all over there first at these really low prices and then start listing newer stuff at like maybe 20% off because there's no fees. But it's been a really good way for me to clear out a lot of inventory. When I got rid of all that plush and cleared up that wall and the alcove, I consolidated a lot of my bins. And then I very quickly reached capacity. And I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to make a whole bunch more bins again and line up that wall. So I have been able to sell enough on Vinted that I recycle my tags if you don't know how I do my inventory. So if I sell something from bin B1 tag number 5, that gets recycled, right? So I'm selling enough through the week that I can keep reusing my tags on everything that I'm photographing all week, so that I'm not having to create more bins or take up more space, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll try to explain it again. But it's just allowing me to clear out a lot of really old stuff and make room for new.
So my husband, I say was, but he still is, like a big prepper. The reason I say was is because now we have, oh my God, enough food that is not going to expire until I'm 86 years old that I could feed a whole neighborhood for a month. I tease my kids that they're going to be eating the dehydrated chicken fettuccine when they come to my house when I'm 85 years old, because by then it'll have to be used. Anyways, make a long story short, whatever. About 15 years ago, I was going to actually start a store, like a prepper store online. And so I was I was an actual distributor for several lines of stuff that had like military stuff and prepping stuff. And I had these flash bang pouches that are like total, like a military thing. Well, there's a lot of you can't even sell them on a lot of the platforms. Well, I put them on Depop and on Vinted, and sure enough, they sold today. Wow. So I was a little worried though, because I forgot when I listed them that they actually have metal in them. I was just thinking they go on your belt. So I listed them in the 1 pound and under, and they actually weighed like 1.5 pounds altogether. So, but with free shipping, I don't know right now. Everything I went on and looked, it said don't, unless it's going to UK, it's not a big deal.
Get out.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I listed a brand new Swiss Army knife on Vinted, and then a few minutes later, I got a notification saying you can't list this brand new Swiss Army knife on Vinted because it goes against their because they're based in Europe and they have a lot of laws about knives and stuff. So
Yep. There's like one of the things I got from Keith's aunt's estate was a big giant bag of old collectible commercial advertising, like ephemera matchbooks and Zippo lighters, like still in their cases. They're all listed on eBay, or they're scheduled at least to come out on eBay. And I'm not listing them anywhere else because all the research I did, every other platform has really either no, you cannot list these here, or like Etsy has really weird, strict rules, like you can't use the word Zippo or anything like that. So it goes against their trademark rules or something. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just leave them on eBay because they're fine on eBay as long as you ship them in the hazardous label.
Yeah.
But like eBay is always going to be the catch-all. I feel like eBay allows you to sell a lot of things the other platforms don't.
You could probably do Facebook Marketplace, like if you.
I don't do Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
So I watch too much true crime.
The post office is super strict on matches, and that's why I think even under hazardous, I don't think you're allowed to ship. You might check on it, a match book.
Yes,
that's why most people ship just the cover part.
No, I've already researched it.
Okay, good.
I researched it fully before I ever even photographed the first one. So they have to be inside of a bag together, like a Ziploc bag or like my jewelry bags. And then they're supposed to be in firm cardboard and then in a box.
Oh,
okay.
So I figure I'll just wrap them in, 2 pieces of cardboard and tape it, and I have plenty of little tiny boxes I can ship them in.
Okay.
Yeah, Jenny helped me do it. We like researched all over the place. How do you ship matches, and can you ship them on eBay?
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people just take the covers off, and I think they sell for about the same for just the covers too. So
too late. They're already listed.
Okay.
I already did the work. I already did all the research and all the photographs. But yeah, as long as you adhere to the rules, and then the Zippos are fine because with those you're just supposed to empty all of the fluid out, and these were never used. These are all like brand new, and one of them was used, and I'm like, but it hasn't been touched in 20 years since her husband had passed away, so it's fine.
No, I've sold a lot of Zippos, and I've sold a lot of those warmers that look like lighters, and I know you just can't have the fluid in them.
Apparently, we're rearranging furniture over at Cassie's house.
Well, we're sweeping.
You gotta sweep the floors. It's important.
It is. It is.
It is. I mean, I just swept the mops today.
Not in the future, in the present.
Okay. I'm live on YouTube, and you are now too.
Hi, Grandma.
Yeah.
Is the summer slowdown hitting you yet?
I'm actually, the last few weeks I've been doing gangbusters for some reason. I don't know if it's because I've been listing more than usual or because Vinted's been doing really well, but I've been selling a lot more on like every platform, and Posh has been doing really well for me lately too.
I just started selling on Posh in I think February or March, and it's doing so. My overall numbers are as good or better than they were any other time, but eBay is definitely lower. If it wasn't for the other platforms, my sales would be down.
Yeah. So I don't feel like I'm in summer slowdown yet. I actually just said I pre-recorded my highlight reel video yesterday. You guys probably know I record all my videos in one day and then they come out next week. But I did say in there, I don't feel like summer slowdown is hitting me per se, but I feel like I'm on that slope and it's like slowly starting to happen. I can feel it. Like my Etsy, I don't know what's wrong with her. Somebody poke her with a stick. She's dead. And I'm getting like one sale a week on Etsy, whereas I normally would get 2 or 3 a day. I don't know but most of my stuff on Etsy is jewelry, and this probably is not the time nor the season for jewelry. It must have been doing really, really, really good for Q4 and then like Valentine's Day and Mother's Day and graduation, like when people are buying all the jewelry. And now it's just like,
you would think with like, because a lot of people are getting married, people might want jewelry to be guests at weddings.
Maybe, but I don't know. But and then my eBay is definitely taking a shit.
Same.
But everybody else is good. Poshmark is good. Mercari.
Yeah, that too.
Was like, it was weird. It was like Mercari was like, hey, if everybody else is gonna sleep from the job, I'll wake up selling stuff. And
my eBay cut in probably half overnight when they had that issue, and it's never gone back up significantly.
When they changed their fees last year?
No, when they had that issue with that crash or whatever happened, where an eBay went down.
Oh, you're talking about eBay. I thought you were talking about Mercari.
Oh, no. When eBay went down, I have never recovered since that. And that's been, like a month ago?
My eBay's kind of like, I don't know. But Etsy, I wish it would wake up because I was doing so good on Etsy from all year till June. And then it just.
I think a lot of people, and I noticed it a little bit, noticed that eBay has slowed down since they started integrating the live selling on their homepage. And I think it's distracting a lot of people who might be buyers, and they open the app and then they see all this live selling stuff. And I'm not sure if they're going to the live sales because I haven't looked up how the live selling on eBay is going. Or they open it up and they're like, oh, this isn't the eBay I know, and they close it right away.
Well, when I went to the eBay Open, they had one of their workshops was all on the live, and they flat said right out that our entire focus, all of our resources are going to live selling.
Oh.
And then that's even like you can't even apply for the grant unless you want to do it for live selling. So I guess we could ask Karen. Karen, have your live sales on eBay had a summer dip, or are they staying the same?
And Karen, if you're still here, how you doing? You doing okay? She was sick.
Oh no.
Oh,
She was not feeling good. Yeah, they're putting this. Hi, Susan. I did say hi to you when you came in, huh? Your Etsy sales are the only ones pulling you through. Remember at the beginning when I said I tell it how it is? I'm about to tell you how it is. I really wish eBay would stop pushing. It's not just this live stuff, okay? Every year they pick one thing that they
eBay
favor.
motors, and then the
eBay
live.
motors, eBay watches, eBay sneakers, eBay turns.
The vault thing they did for, I mean, they still have it, but they were promoting the
one
vault.
thing that they like make the favorite child, and the rest of us are redheaded stepchildren.
Yeah.
And this year it was the lives, but what really pissed me off was when they said this year that scholarship they give out is only for live. That is some bullshit.
Yeah, their grant. Yeah.
That is some bullshit that you're only going to give it to people who sell live, because a lot of people don't want to, and that's just not fair.
Mm-hmm.
And the people they built their company on for, I don't know, they've been around almost 30 years.
Yeah.
They're leaving them out.
Yeah, I mean, but they did it when they picked like one thing and they just hyper fixate on it. Like it's all motors, all watches, all sneakers. And it's like, you do realize your people over here selling the gently used clothing for 30 years is what really built eBay. It's been built on clothing mostly and toys, but
and any like little collectible stuff.
And the other thing I think about eBay, I'm going to really talk some stuff tonight. Sometimes I feel like they see another platform doing something successfully, and then they just want to try to emulate that and do the same thing. So for a long time, I felt like they were trying to be like Amazon with how they would show, somebody's looking at your item, and then they would put, just like Amazon does, that box at the bottom of here's some other items. They tried to do that for a while, and now they're trying to emulate Whatnot because they see how successful Whatnot is. But you're eBay. You're not Amazon. You're not Whatnot. You're not Poshmark. Stay in your own effing lane and do what you've always done best, and stop doing all this nonsense, because it really takes away from how good eBay could be if they would just focus on what eBay is.
Mm-hmm. And they're trying to do, I keep reading in the Facebook groups that they're trying to do the Posh thing with their shipping, or they're testing it out at least.
Yep. I mean, that I wouldn't mind so much.
Yeah, it would be a little easier, but I know the way eBay rolls out everything. So,
well, they're going to wait till Q4.
Let's see. Yeah, like November 1st.
Every year they roll out something in Q4 that everything up so bad.
Well, and I'm kind of hoping they don't do it like Depop, because Depop has so many categories. I mean, under 4 ounces, under 8 ounces, under 12 ounces, under a pound, under 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds. I kind of think it's a lot of categories, and I want to be able to say, oh, it's about this, not. I mean, I'm hoping that's the one thing I know I like about Poshmark is I just have to worry. Is it under 5 pounds? Yes or no?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
And I mean, at least with Vinted, they only have 3 categories. They have the 18 ounces or 16 or 18 ounces, and then they have the 2 pounds and the 4 pounds or whatever. So,
I mean, I do like Poshmark's way. It's up to 5 pounds, period. I wouldn't mind if eBay did that, because I feel like it encourages people to buy more and bundle more.
Well, and Poshmark's lowest at what is it, $6.57 or whatever. A lot of times it's costing me that much. Plus, I'm paying eBay fees for a 4 ounce thing to ship. If I ship 4 ounces to North Carolina, it's going to cost me $6.49. Plus, I have to pay eBay fees. So, it's like Poshmark is just cheaper all the way around. As far as I have things I only put on Poshmark because of the shipping.
Yeah, for sure. Like big and heavy things.
Well, I had a big candle holder that it sold really fast on Poshmark, but it was like 3.5 pounds, and on eBay it was just cost prohibitive.
Good night, Kelly. I hope you feel better.
Good night. Yeah, being sick in the summer is no fun.
It's weird to be sick in the summer.
Overnight chicken noodle soup to Karen and Kelly both?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's not our Kelly. It's this Kelly.
I'll ship chicken noodle soup to anybody to make them feel better. That's the nurse in me.
Of course, yeah. So, hey, real quick, I'm going to do a little plug here. I think that's the right link. We're going to find out if it's the right link. So, on Friday nights, myself and some of my friends get together on our YouTube channel, 10th and Main. That's the link. That is the correct link for tomorrow night. We get together on Friday nights from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern, and we work. We're on camera. You're watching us behind the scenes, how we take pictures, how we measure, how we list. And the whole time that we're working, we're chatting about reselling, everything we're talking about here tonight. But sometimes we also talk about movies and books and fun things. And you can join us in the chat, bring your work with you and just chat with us, or you can come on camera with us and join the Hangout. It's a really good time. I think everyone has a lot of fun and gets a lot of work done and gets very productive on Friday nights. It will definitely be in queue every year, always.
Mm-hmm.
Like they sit at a boardroom table and they're like, how can we mess it up this year?
Yeah, and then it's going to work for some people, and then it's not going to work for other people, and then it's going to crash on the last shipping day before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even at eBay Open, they were talking about some of the things that they're rolling out in November. And somebody said that they just acted like they didn't even hear the person say that. I can't remember what it was they were talking about now. But
oh God!
It was like, okay,
I'm gonna push them. If they start that there, when I'm there next week, I'll be.
Well, I'm hoping yours was better than ours, because ours, the swag was crap and the presentations were crap. And the only thing that was good about it was the happy hour and the socialization, and they had really good appetite.
Yeah, that's why I'm going, for networking purposes. Mostly. And they kept bugging me. They've sent me 5 emails about have someone evaluate your store. Who is this person who will be evaluating my store?
Well, if they sent you that, you need to get on it as soon as they send you the invitation, because they book it super, super fast.
Yeah, that's what they kept saying. I didn't sign up for it because I'm not sure exactly what my timing is going to be there for, when I'm getting there and traffic and stuff. But still, I don't know. I get real protective about my store. So I'm
yeah, I don't do criticism well.
Yeah, if I'm in a play, I'll take the director's direction well, but I don't know, when it's my business, it's a little
I'm the same way. I'm I always have this attitude of, well, I've been doing it for 9 years full time, and clearly I'm eating and clearly I have a roof over my head. So I'm doing something right, and I don't want anyone to tell me any different.
Yeah, I don't want them to come in and tell me that my listings are stagnant because they've been there for 3 years.
Some of mine have been there since 2021. I don't care.
Well, and I don't know if it's who they're having evaluate your store. Is it someone who actually resells, or is it just some eBay expert who's never listed an item in their life?
I don't know. They only did I can't remember, he got 15 minutes or 20 minutes. So they would just call that person over the loudspeaker, and they took them into a room. So I didn't see anything, they went in, shut the door or whatever. So I didn't see anything, but there was so few people that got it done because there was so few.
Yeah.
So we figure there was about Our event was probably set up for 250 people. There was about 30 people that were no-shows. And I want to say, I don't think they did more than maybe 12 store reviews. And then, they set it up where you could sign up afterwards, but it was a little bit different.
So Karen says they actually sell, but I can tell you I went to eBay Open in Vegas in 2018 and 2019, and the people doing the store reviews there, they were in the hall where they have all the vendors set up, and they had their own little booth in there. It was just two random eBay executives. I don't know if they've ever resold or if they're resellers, but if you're an executive at eBay, you're probably making six figures and you're probably not a reseller.
Yeah.
And I did not get ours done, but I was listening. I went with my friend and listened, and I have to say, I didn't agree with half of the stuff they said. This is back when the entire industry was saying delisting, relisting was a bad thing, and I was digging my toes in and saying, no, it's not. No, it's not. And I was the only one that was saying that it was a good thing. So I don't know.
And I would do that more if I had more time to delist and relist. I know it helps. The only place I wouldn't do it is Poshmark, because apparently they're throttling people for the
As long as it's 60 days or older, you're fine.
Okay.
And you use List Perfectly to delist, relist?
Yeah.
Okay. Warning will come up if you go to delist and relist on Poshmark. On your catalog, right there, a warning will come up and say, this listing is not 60 days old. It's not recommended. That's not verbatim, but it's something that.
Yeah. Oh,
it comes up, and it's something to the effect of, your listing isn't old enough. You shouldn't do this. And it won't even pull up the tab. It won't even pull up that delist, relist tab. It just warns you and stops it.
Yeah, because I think the people that are getting caught up by Poshmark, they're rapidly relisting and delisting. Like every day they're delisting and relisting their entire stores.
Yeah, for sure. I do 20 a day.
Yeah, it's a normal
they're
amount.
all, if they're not old enough, List Perfectly will stop me. And I like that. I don't I delist, relist. Well, both of my lights are dead, so now you don't get to see me. I delist, relist on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. Not on Etsy, because I'm not going to delist and relist it for 20 cents, but I do update it. I do update it, and then the other ones I don't worry about. Constructive criticism works if it's a review of your store and it's valid suggestions. I would agree with that if it was coming from someone that in the community, another reseller. Like if Nanette said, hey, Star, what if you tried this, this, and this? I would be like, okay, cool, I'll try it. I learn a lot from other resellers, and I'm always taking advice and listening and learning in these environments and work hangouts and List Perfectly parties. I just don't fancy someone I don't know, like from eBay,
who doesn't have experience, like
the
same kind of experience that we would have. Or
I would value anything from another reseller in our community. Like Cassie could say, hey, Star, your title sucks. And I'd be like, what do you suggest?
Yeah.
Well, and I think we're evolving. I'm sure that our things that are, 3-4 years old, the pictures aren't as good, the keywords aren't as good, the description's not as good. And, but they still sell day in and day out. So since we've been on here, I just sold a Lion King or some kind of sheet that I've had listed for I don't know how many years, and it's still sold, bad pictures and all. So
yeah, I used to, when I started, I didn't know how to take pictures, and I still was, because I had items that people wanted. I listed on my dirty basement carpet with like horrible lighting, but that's how I got started, was doing that. And then I figured out a good place in my house to list, and I got the ring light, and now I'm pretty streamlined.
That's how you know how old your pictures are. You look at the backgrounds.
Yeah,
I don't know what we're going to do with background remover now, because I won't be able to tell how old my listings are.
Yeah, and I redid anything I still had left with like the dirty, gross carpet under it, I delisted and redid the pictures and stuff, and all that stuff did end up selling eventually. But it was just, yeah, it was amazing that I made any sales when I started. But
Well, and that's some, there was a time I have like a redwood wall outside, and I would have to go out and spray with ant spray first. And then I had a hose hook, and I would hang my clothes on there, and then I would take the picture of that. And so a lot of that stuff, it's like I knew how old it was. It's not worth it for me to put the work into retaking the picture. So that's some of the stuff I just put on Vinted, and it sold. So what the heck? And Depop. It did sell on Depop as well. And I just put it for half price or whatever. And yeah.
Yep. So I have had 3 sales since I was talking about how my eBay took a shit. So everybody, talk some smack about eBay.
yeah, I gotta check mine now because I don't have. I heard your ka-ching go off. I'm a millennial, so I keep my phone on silent all the time.
Yeah, I'm a Gen X, so I have like a fancy ringtone for each person. Everybody gets their own ringtone, and I have noises.
Yeah.
That's what Gen X does.
Yeah. Sorry. And my dog decided to join in and chew on her bone right next to me, apparently.
Oh, can we see your dog?
Yeah, she's
possible?
in her here. Hey, Maxie.
Look at what I'm doing. Everyone beware, if you come on to my show, you have a dog or a cat, I'm going to ask to see it.
Let me go grab her real quick.
Oh, no, don't go to all that trouble.
No, it's fine. She's right next to me. She'll yeah. Come on.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Come on, Max.
See what happens in the net when people have dogs?
Yeah, well.
I'm in love with Nanette's top. He's my little doggy boyfriend.
He's being good and sleeping quietly right now.
Sleeping. He's a good boy.
Okay. Here we go. She's going to be on the floor, but let's see if I can get a good picture. I'm on my laptop, so. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I had to move my laptop around. My printer opened, so. Okay, let's see. Maxie. See there? There she is.
I see a head.
Yeah, there she is.
Hi, Maxie. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're cute.
Yeah, she is very cute. There's her little bone. Now she's going to go take it in the other room.
Well, thank you. I know that was like a pain in the ass, but she's cute.
Fine. Almost. Yeah, she's 15 and she just turned 15.
Oh yeah, her hair was all gray.
Yeah.
Aww.
She's actually had some gray since she was a puppy, but yeah, she just turned 15, so she's an older girl, but yeah. She doesn't really act that old. She farts like she's old though. Like really disgusting.
Dog farts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, it was weird because I don't know why this happened. My boyfriend was here and we were sitting on the couch and he's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "What are you talking?" He's like, "Is that your dog?" I thought he meant a noise. And I was like, "Oh no, that's not her." And he's like, "Wait, was that you?" And then the smell got to me. I was like, "No, that's not me." But
she farts like she's old. That's funny.
Yeah, no, it's like a toxic waste dump.
If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and put them in the chat.
Yeah,
so we can answer them. We're going to be giving this away soon. And by the way, if anybody in the chat would like to come on here and be on a panel, I'd love to have you. You don't have to be a YouTuber or have big social media. All that is required for you to come on here is that you're a reseller and you're willing to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
That's it. I like people on that just want to sit and talk and answer questions, and you got to be a reseller.
Yeah, I don't know if StreamYard has the filters if people don't want to show their face. Like, because I know some, like, on Zoom you can do like you can make your face a bear or whatever.
I'm laughing because I don't know if y'all remember this. It went viral during the pandemic. Do y'all remember when they were doing court?
Oh, Lawyer Cat?
Well, yes. He said, "Your Honor, I'm not a cat."
I know.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was funny because he kept saying, "I'm not a cat."
So Nanette, they were having a court case on.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. You weren't laughing as hard as
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I
okay.
died. I was like, "Kid, you gotta see that. He's not a cat."
Yeah, that was really funny. In a
Yeah,
time
I'm
when we
very-
needed it most, when we were all trapped in our houses.
Tiger King helped me through most of it.
Yeah, I watched like a lot of movies that I never saw before. We watched like a movie every single night.
We did too. We watched a movie every night. We watched a lot of shows. I read so many books.
Yeah, I did a lot of puzzles too.
My reselling
COVID is
business
what
was,
made me decide I was going to retire because
it was the golden age of reselling.
Mm-hmm.
no, it was the
bad.
nightmare age as a nurse. Let me tell you.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
Too bad they didn't. What was it? What was it called? The hantavirus? Was that the one that was on the ship? That
Yeah.
everyone was worried was going to come up here. Too bad we could have had another windfall. Although that one was supposed to be like really bad. It's like GI stuff apparently.
Yeah, but it's been around forever. It's nothing new.
Yeah, but they were all worried because it was like on a boat and the people were coming off the boat or whatever.
But
And
COVID
it's
was
got
like
a
brand
fairly
new.
high- It has a fairly high mortality rate.
It does. But the difference is it's been around for a long time and they know how to. COVID was like something brand new. It was like, "Hi,
Yeah.
I'm a new virus. What are you going to do about it?"
Yeah, exactly. And the hantavirus, it like spread so quickly because it was a cruise ship and you're so close. It's close quarters and you're all sharing stuff and if someone with it gets in the pool with it, everyone's got it now. So
I'm putting my email in the chat. If anybody does want to come on the show, just shoot me an email and put in the title, live show. I want to come on. I'm a seller. Hi, whatever you want to put. Anybody's welcome. I'll have anybody on here. I will talk to strangers. I will have anybody on here.
yeah.
Hysterical. The cat. Yeah, the cat. I don't know why that cracked me up. The stupidest things. Like I'll be on TikTok and it'll be like a dog rubbing its ass across the carpet. And I'm like scream crying and laughing and
No, I'm like the queen of like sharing animal videos and like I love like dog, cat. I love stupid animal videos. Like there's this account I follow that she does fashion shows with her cats and the cats love it. Like, cause I don't know if you ever had a cat before, but if they don't want clothes on, you're going to lose an eye if you keep trying.
lose an eye.
But these cats love it. Like she'll like give them options of like necklaces and stuff and they'll like put their paw on the necklace they want.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Let me find the name of that account.
Yeah, find it.
It's
So-
so cute.
Yeah. I love all animals. I watch dogs, cats, beavers, porcupines, hedgehogs, anything from a zoo, any of the zoo accounts. I like to watch the animals eat. Like the other day was National Corn Day and all the zoos were putting videos of all the animals eating corn. I just love all animals. So I watch all the animal videos and then I watch all the cooking. If somebody's cooking or making food, I want to see that too.
Okay. Yeah, it's called Backpack 7, but it's BAC Pack 7 because when the cat's is named 7.
I have officially
Backpack 7.
Yeah, and she has 4 cats, but only 2 of them like to wear clothes. And then 7, the reason that he went viral in the first place is because he goes insane when they're in the Starbucks drive-thru because he knows that they have those pup cups. So he'll start. Yeah, that's it. That's him. He's going insane.
He's going nuts. And he's an orange cat.
Of course he's orange.
You
And
know
he'll
what they say about the orange ones?
yeah.
They all share one brain cell.
Yeah, my dad has a big fat orange cat that he definitely has one. They share the same brain cell. But yeah, he'll yell at the workers to get his pup cup now. And all the workers know who he is. But yeah.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, and his sister is Himalaya. And she's real pretty too.
We know what I'm doing instead of sleeping or reading a book tonight.
Yeah, just scroll through their account. It's really, I love it, especially when they she'll have one cat pick out the clothes for the other cat.
That's great.
But that gives me hours of entertainment, stupid animal videos. But
yeah, I just any animal videos, watching them eat, watching them, whatever.
Yeah, I was obsessed with that Moodang for a while. The little hippo, the pygmy hippo I think she's in Singapore.
What was her name?
Moodang.
But there's a new one, Mars.
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
Mars is so cute. And then
cute.
Here's a funny story. The reason we're the Flippin' Hippos and our eBay store is the Hippo Hut is because I was obsessed with Fiona.
Oh yeah, she's real cute too.
I mean, she's big and old now and even has a little brother now. But
yeah,
when she was born, I was obsessed with her. And I was still working in the healthcare field. And Keith opened his little eBay just for himself. And he's like, help me name my store. And every name I came up with, he didn't like. He shot it down. It's kind of like when you're like, what do you want to eat? I don't care. What do you want to eat? But then everything you name, they don't want to eat.
Exactly.
So he was like, nothing. So I kind of just got frustrated. And I was like, fine. People like alliteration. And I like Fiona. Named it the Hippo Hut. And he's like, I like it. So we named it the Hippo Hut. And then when I came on board and started YouTube, we flipped for a living, and there were two of us who were the Flippin' Hippos.
Yeah. My cousin, they made picture books about Fiona. Not my cousin, my nephew. So I'm still getting used to saying that. They made picture books about Fiona, and he got very obsessed with Fiona, and he used to watch videos of her and stuff. And I was trying to get some Fiona merch for him, but it sold out around Christmas. So
yeah. I love animals. All right, that was a big old side tangent. Does anybody have any more questions about reselling? Because if not, I think it's time to give this away. Or even if so, type them in there. If you have any more questions, we may have one more in there. So we will answer that, Susan. I see your question. But we're going to do this first. But if you have any questions, put them in there and we'll answer before we leave.
Yeah.
So to win this tonight, you need to type something in the chat to be entered into the drawing. You need to type hashtag summertime, summertime. Because guess what Sunday is other than Father's Day?
First day of summer, right?
It is.
Yeah. The longest day of the year.
Means we're that much closer to autumn and Halloween.
Yeah. Q4.
And, once Nanette remembers me saying this probably last year and the year before, after July 4th is over, as far as I'm considered, it's Halloween until Christmas.
I always see those memes where they do the fireworks and Halloween stuff on July 5th.
Yeah. And then it's Summerween, and then it's Halloween. And Appalachian odds and ends is Anna. I can remember names. I told her I was going to remember her because of Frozen, and she said, no, you'll call me Elsa. And I said, no, I won't. I liked Anna better.
Yeah. I've had little girls fighting all week over who gets to be Anna and Elsa.
Yeah.
So we have in our little play, we switch out Anna and Elsa 5 times. So
everybody gets a turn.
Yeah.
That's cute. All right, type hashtag summertime. You will get a $10 gift card. This is how it works. Terms and service. Terms and services. Things that are happening. I will pull that piece off that reveals the code. You will email me and say, hi, I'm the winner. And I will peel that off and send you a photo of the code. And you can just type it in when you go to checkout.
Yay.
You can use it for arbitrage, to buy something nice for yourself, for shipping supplies, tape, whatever.
Yeah, they're overpriced shipping supplies, except when you get them for free.
For your coupon, yeah. Valerie knows what's up. As soon as July 4th is over, well, my house stays decorated for Halloween all year.
Yeah, I'm an October baby, so like when it starts getting around there, I'm more excited about my birthday than Halloween.
Oh, Halloween and autumn are my favorite. But I would love a October birthday. I'm jealous of you.
Yeah, I'm October 16th, so.
All right, keep typing in hashtag summertime. Nanette, you've already answered this question, I believe, but we're gonna make her answer it.
Okay.
You wake up tomorrow, and all your inventory is gone, and in its place is a $100 bill. What are you doing?
I'm going to the bins. It's 10 minutes away.
That's a good answer.
I gotta replenish real fast.
$100 will get you a lot there, right?
Yeah. That one is only about like a year and a half old too, because it was so weird. We didn't have like a bins in the Chicago land area for a while, and everyone in this area who resold and was going to Indiana and Wisconsin.
Wow. All right, and here's the sister question to that. You wake up tomorrow morning, you still have your inventory, but it is now highly illegal, punishable by 20 years in jail to resell.
God. Oh.
So what are you going to do with all your shit, and how are you going to make money?
Oh, yeah. No, I get worried about that sometimes with the Vero stuff. Let me think about that one. I'd probably figure out how to black market it. I can't prove it if you do it cash. Or like, are garage sales illegal?
Nah.
Yeah, I'd be having garage sales a lot.
That's funny. I'll do it on the black market and no one has to know.
I do garage. They've never been. We didn't have garage sales legal before, so I would have garage sales if they're legal, and lots of bartering.
Yeah, I change the questions up a little bit each time. I make new rules.
Yeah, that's funny though. I like those questions.
Yeah, they're kind of fun to answer. I mean, I've had everything from I'll take feet pics and do OnlyFans to I'll barter.
Yeah.
I'll barter my stuff for.
Well, I've always had this idea of doing like an OnlyFans, but it was like literally just fans. Like that spin around.
That's funny.
Or or vintage fans. And I'm sure that would be funny for a few people that pay me money for it.
A few people. I was going to start an Only Hams and put my hamster on there.
Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah, I follow some hamster accounts and they make that joke all the time.
I know. I love hamsters. My hamster Chandler had passed away earlier this year.
Aww.
I'm this close to being ready for a new baby, but it takes a while. And Nanette knows. I keep saying I'm going to get one, and she's like, "Have you set up the cage yet?" No, but I have a name picked out.
Aww. Yeah, when I was a kid, at one point we had 7 hamsters.
I love hamsters so much.
But it was an accident because we didn't do it right. Like I've learned so much more about how you're supposed to raise hamsters now. It was a different time. But we got 2 hamsters at the pet store, and they're like, they're both girls. And we put them in the same cage because that was okay. And then my mom went to clean the cage one day, and there were some babies in there. One of them was a boy. So that's how we ended up with, because I got a hamster on my own. So, and they had 3 babies. So we ended up with 6
New
or
baby
7.
coming soon. Yeah. I have a name picked out. I have the place I'm going to buy it picked out.
Yeah.
It's an ethical pet store where they're not just kept behind the glass. They're handled all the time from birth. And then the cages are open, so when people come in, they encourage everybody to reach in and touch them, so they're getting used to people. And when you want to pick your baby, you get to go in the room and see them and look in and touch and see and pick them by their personality or like who comes to you. And they're all ethical breeding, like because they did the hamster mills and they put them in those stores, and they're really unhealthy, and they're not socialized or touched. They're just put behind that glass. And the last couple ones I had didn't even live, like hamsters don't live that long to begin with, but like Lola and Chandler didn't even live like a year and a half each. And I think it's really because they're not the healthiest when they come from. And actually I had one named Phoebe that by the time I got her home from the store, her eyes were bleeding, and she was really sick.
Oh,
And I had to take her back to them because they have a vet, and they had to put her down.
Oh, that's so sad.
So,
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
hamster screams. Yeah, Chandler and Lolo.
Or they go on the wheel?
Yeah.
At like 3 a.m.
Well, I have a silent wheel.
Oh, that's good.
They have so many new things and so much more
Yeah.
education for hamsters now.
Yeah, I know, which is it's a good thing. That's a good thing about social media and like YouTube and stuff. People are getting more educated on pets. Although I've been seeing a lot of stuff about how, because everyone wants these axolotls now, there are like axolotl like puppy mill type places.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to see who wins?
Yes, let's see the winner.
Okay. Don't mind my 50 tabs.
No, you need the tabs.
Oh, only 5 people entered.
Those are your emotional support tabs.
Listen, there are 13 people watching, so you're telling me that 8 people don't want a free $10 gift card?
Well, we're probably 3 of the 8.
I'm
So
not
5
on my
people?
YouTube right now, so
It's free money.
it is free money.
Yeah. Chandler would be so busy on that wheel. He got in the mile. I miss Chandler. I need a new baby. I think, let me come back real quick. If you didn't know, we're taking a 9-day break from, it'll start the 27th, which is a Saturday, and I won't be working until the 6th of July. It's 9 full days. He said if I get the cage put together soon, this like weekend or coming week, he'll take me up there to get there. Yeah, he drives me because you have to hold the baby.
Of course.
You have to hold the baby.
You can't put them in a little carrier.
Well, they're in a little carrier, but I don't want to put them on the seat in case there's like.
Oh yeah, or if there's like God forbid, like an accident or something.
Yeah, like when we moved back to Pennsylvania from Florida, I had Ahsoka at the time, and she was in the back seat and with a seatbelt around her cage.
Oh yeah, I knew someone who moved across country because she finished grad school. Someone had gotten her a fish, and she like drove across the country with her fish. Like she like packed it in the front seat with a bunch of pillows and stuff.
All right, let's draw the winner now. We got 7 entries. Let's see.
It'd be funny if you win.
I'll just draw again. Adam's exploits.
Yay, Adam.
Winner, chicken dinner. Woo, woo, woo. Woo. Adam wins. Adam. Here's my I was about to say here's my hippo hut. Here's my email. Email me and I'll send you the picture of the back. Adam wins.
That is so exciting.
Congratulations. All right. Well, we've been on for about an hour and a half. We got 1 question left. What do you think about the new eBay shipping policy?
I haven't seen any of it yet. It hasn't gotten to my account yet. So when I'm reading about it, I'm not sure if I quite understand it fully. People keep saying they're trying to make it like Poshmark shipping, but which has its benefits. But I haven't. It hasn't affected my account yet. Because I do flat rate, so I don't know if that's why I haven't been seeing it.
That's not why you haven't been seeing it, but I'll wait and give my answer last.
Well, they haven't rolled it out yet, have they? I mean, they're going to have the area that they tested in.
It's not a policy yet.
States,
oh, it's not
yeah,
policy. Okay, that's why. Okay,
right now it's a lot of rumor.
Okay. Right now it's a whole lot of rumor. They did it in the UK. They were thinking about testing it here in the United States, and if they did, it would be rolled out very carefully, like a test group.
Yeah, like a geographical area.
Yeah, but it's not even really happening yet.
Okay, see, I get this news from the Facebook groups,
not
and
fourth quarter yet. It can't start till fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, and they talk about it like it's a catastrophe and it's happening, like right now, and I'm like, okay, But from what they've been posting, I still don't quite understand exactly what they're trying to do, or if people are misunderstanding it.
From what I understand, it'll be a lot like Poshmark, but
Okay.
the postal system in England and the UK in general is so different from ours
Yeah,
that whatever works for them probably won't work here.
that's true.
Plus, you could fit the entire UK in just like California, the Pacific Northwest in California. Like, it's a smaller area. We are huge.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm glad I live in the Midwest, because my shipping is relatively consistent unless someone in Puerto Rico buys something.
Oh, speaking of, I wanted to tell somebody so bad this morning. I had nobody to tell. Now I do. I had a pair of jeans sell, and I charge $9.99 if they weigh over a pound, flat rate. But my label was like $10.33, and I was like, it went to Alaska.
Oh, that'd be why.
And I was like, that's okay, because I usually make a little money on the shipping, and it was a more expensive pair of jeans or whatever. But I was all, this is so exciting. I don't think I've ever, I've shipped to Hawaii, Puerto Rico, but I think that was like in 9 years, my very first Alaska sale.
Yeah, I wish I had, when I started tracking like the states, I would know when I hit 50. I know I've done Hawaii, and I think I had an Alaska sale on Vinted, actually.
See, Alaska doesn't cost me any more to ship to there than if it cost me to ship to, I don't know, like say Oklahoma. But if I have to ship to South Carolina, oh, Lordy be. And I'm going to say 10% of my sales go to Florida, which is as far as I can get.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's people that say that, I don't know if it's true or not, but that eBay shows those things across country because they're making more money on the shipping.
Oh yeah, I've heard that rumor too.
You know, that could be. And they'll say, oh, well, they have things that you can't get in Florida that you can get in California, which is BS, because I go for a buying trip every 3 months to Florida, and I bring that stuff home, and 50% of that stuff turns right around and goes right back to Florida. And the other 50% goes to the other 49 states. So, yeah.
I like that name, Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore. That's a fun
I know,
name.
that's cute. Your gift card is in your email, sir. Thank you for watching and for playing.
Yay.
So yeah, it's not even really going to happen yet. And like Kelly said, UK is different also in the fact that they have professional and personal. It's a rumor. It's not, I mean, what I would like it though. I don't understand why everyone's doing the Chicken Little.
Well, that happens anytime there's a change on a platform and they're like, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
Oh, they do. Everything. And it's like, okay, here's the thing. 9 times out of 10, I don't like it. But freaking out and flipping out is not going to help me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing I can do about it. And if I want to sell there, I have to learn how to roll with the punches and pivot. And so I just never freak out. I'm like, how is this going to affect me? And if it's going to be bad, how do I fix it? What do I do?
Yeah, I don't catastrophize over like website things unless they're like, oh, you have to have a license to resell or something, or
yeah, I just don't see the sense in it. You're gonna have to deal with it whether you like it or not. If you know, like people say, if you want to play in their sandbox, you have to play by their rules. So
yeah, that's because I know you were talking about Amazon earlier. I tried out Amazon for a little bit and it was like so insane. Like it wasn't worth what I made on it. And it becomes so complicated because you're printing all these labels and then you gotta adjust prices. And then I had this book that was up there that sold 5 different times and kept getting returned. And there was nothing wrong with the book. It was just people didn't like it or something. I don't know.
Or they were using you as a library.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was just doing FBA too, but I could see that the book kept getting returned.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it takes the same amount of energy to figure out how you're going to pivot with a change as to freak out about it. Which one's better for your business?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. People always got a Chicken Little, and I'm over here making plans on how to make it work.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
And I agree with Adam here. eBay has cut a lot of staff and services and programs. And it is so that I agree with you. It's
that, and they're probably going to utilize more AI for like customer service.
Girl, I just told this story. I had my eBay Seller Circles virtual meeting this evening before this.
Yeah.
I had a listing pulled this morning because it was, what's the word in it?
I didn't hear why it was pulled.
What recall. They said it was recall.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And they put it in their new, now I can't remember that. Why am I old and having a dumb brain right now? The new center they have for when you have problems, you go.
Oh, the conflict center or something?
Thank you. The resolution center. Resolution center. Anyway, I got a message from them that I had something in the resolution center, and it was a pair of costume, just little tiny heart-shaped gold tone fake, costume jewelry earrings.
Yeah.
No brand or anything. And it said they had pulled it because it went against their standards because it had been recalled. But then at the very bottom of their message, it says AI was used to comb your listings, and it chose this one and basically admitted that it was AI. But the cool thing about this new resolution center is it's so easy to just click appeal and then type your thing. And 10 minutes later, they
that's
put
good.
them back in and pulled it. So the resolution center does really work, and it's very easy to go in there and take care of business.
Yeah.
And I said, these don't even have a brand. In order for something to be recalled, it has to be part of like a brand or a brand recall.
Yeah.
I said, these are just costume jewelry earrings with no brand. They weren't part of any recall.
And no toxic metals. So
Yeah, I said, I honestly believe your AI was just mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And within 10 minutes, they took away the ding and put my stuff back in.
Well, I've experienced stuff. I know you don't. I do a lot of shipping on Marketplace. I do less meetups there because I usually don't have time for meetups, but I do shipping on Marketplace. And I've had them throttle listings because they were plush. And I'll put if it's a dog, I'll put like the breed of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
A Saint Bernard, and it'll be like, oh, you're trying to sell an animal, which you can't do on it's obviously a plush from the picture.
Yeah.
And it was just they filtered the word. And when you go to appeal on Facebook Marketplace, their appeal is like for comments, not selling, because it's like the options are, this isn't offensive in my country. It was a joke. I think Facebook misunderstood me or something.
I would say they misunderstood you.
Yeah. And I've been able to appeal those by saying misunderstood, but like those are the options. They're like, it was a joke. It's not offensive in my country or culture.
Well, that's like forever on eBay. You couldn't list like a Johnny Cash CD because it had the word cash in it. Now it just comes up as a warning and you can override it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you couldn't list anything with cash in it.
So crazy. See, the problem with AI is it just sees German Shepherd, whereas a human would see Dandy Collector's Choice dog plush German Shepherd and would know that it's a stuffed animal.
Yeah. So we used to have to do like C space, A space, S space, H space. So it was all spaced out.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Let's remind people that tomorrow there's no shipping.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remembered.
what is tomorrow? Why is there no shipping?
Juneteenth. Yeah, they made it a federal holiday a few years back, so no shipping.
So
I remember that. Okay, but I'm babysitting my grandkids because of that. So yeah, it's
the post offices will be closed. It is a federal holiday, and small little personal story here. We're taking Keith for his MRI finally on Monday, and I'm like, we're gonna have to pull our shipping Sunday night because we're gonna have our weekend sales, which are plus
Yeah.
all Friday and Thursday sales. It's going
Yeah.
to be big. So we're going to have to get everything ready Sunday night so we can put it on the porch before we leave for the hospital.
Yeah. It was funny. The first year they did Juneteenth as a federal holiday, I had like a big box that I couldn't like just put in, and I was waiting at the count. I was waiting for them to open the counter because I was there before opening. I was waiting, and it was like 10 minutes after. I'm like, what the? And they didn't have any signs up yet about it because it was like the first year. And then I'm like, I looked at, I'm like, oh yeah, that was made it federal because they did it like 2 weeks before too.
Yeah, it was like quick. They
And-
decided like, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm an idiot. I just spent 10 minutes here and I'll come back tomorrow. That was funny. I actually do need to get going because I have I have to help with some cleaning stuff. So
All right. Well, before we let you go, I have to thank you for coming on.
no problem. I had a good time.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. Nanette, thank you as always. Thank you to everybody in the chat for watching tonight. And we didn't get to all the comments, but that's okay. I'll go back and respond to people. But thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, we appreciate you as well. And again, thank you to my guests. And can you give everybody your best piece of advice before you go?
My best piece is probably like you can never stop learning. And there's always a good learning opportunity, whether it be on YouTube or sometimes there was a channel I used to watch where they talk about paying to learn, where you would buy an item maybe blind, like usually more vintage antique stuff, and you're paying to learn what it costs, especially if there aren't any comps for it. So I think if you can have those opportunities and not be afraid to learn new things from people in your community, and just any opportunity you get, I just always be open to learning new things from, I would say, the reselling community and from people's mistakes too.
Yes, for sure. Good advice.
My advice would be don't overbuy and don't oversave cardboard boxes. Okay, that's it.
And my advice is to find your work-life balance.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Always find your work-life balance. Do something fun this weekend. And take advantage of not having shipping tomorrow. You have more time in your day, so get some more work done tomorrow and make time for you to take time off on the weekend to do something.
Yeah.
And have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Stay safe.
too.
I will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.